Olivia Lilley. Please welcome Olivia.
I'm going to read to you the first couple of pages of my thesis, which is a feature indie film. I'm going to open with this quote. I'm not going to tell you any context. The student as boxer, not fencer. The fencer's weapon is picked up and put down again. The boxer is part of him. All he has to do is clench his fist. All right. Interior, Stella's living room, Chicago, Illinois, day. Stella, 32, an Afro-Middle Eastern actress, is all dressed up for an audition, stands blank-faced behind a ring light and in front of a green screen. She's trying to remember something. She presses pause on the iPad in front of her. Pull out to reveal just beyond the edges of the iPad's frame, a thrifted, colorful room drenched in swaths of fabric from textile discount outlets in Pilsen. The room has far more personality than this audition. Stella, going over her lines. So that's why I never showed up. I got scared and ran away, and I just avoided feeling anything. I got scared and ran away, and just avoided feeling anything. I just avoided feeling anything. Feeling anything. Flashback. Barf emoji, 34. Stella's ex-boyfriend, blonde, Jewish, Ivy League grad, stands there wearing a t-shirt with a barf emoji on it. With a ridiculously obvious expression on his face, he is judging her. What? End of flashback. Stella presses play on the camera. She gets ready. She breathes. She begins. I'm sorry, Jerry. I knew you were the only man who ever truly loved me. Ugh. She presses pause. Why is she wasting her breath? Flashback. Barf emoji makes a big, ridiculous shrug. End of flashback. Okay. Stella presses pause. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry. I knew you were the only man I ever truly loved me. He's not the one, Gene. He was never the one. Stella looks across the room as if to gauge Barf emoji's reaction, but no one's there. Interior, boxing ring, VFW hall, Chicago, night. Matt, 34, a pretty middle-class white boy fighter with a ponytail, jabs his white ex-con opponent, 28. Yosemite, 33, a queer white bartender fighter, and several other fighters react from Matt's corner. Matt becomes laser-focused on choosing the right next move. The maskless, working-class white crowd goes wild. Suddenly, ex-con flies back with a series of unhinged punches. Matt does his best to defend himself, but everything goes black. When Matt opens his eyes, he sees the ref raise the ex-con's glove. Matt sees the crowd see themselves up on stage. They act accordingly. Interior, hip Indian restaurant day. Rocking a colorful yet hard punk style a la Fifi Dobson, Stella, in a mask, works the takeout window. Nobody's there. She pulls out her phone and carefully uses it under the counter. She pulls up a dating app and swipe. Coworker barks, "It's almost noon!" Stella and Ashley, 35, fellow actress coworker, white, immediately straighten up and file out from behind the counter. Stella sits, poised on her phone. Ashley opens her laptop. Coworker number 1, early 40s, short Mexican woman, sits and stares at her phone. They wait. Nobody breathes. Now! Their fingers go flying. Booked every last appointment. Damn. We'll all get it eventually. They all return to their stations. Which one are you gunning for? Pfizer, Moderna? Stella opens her mouth to respond. Coworker 1, I can't afford to be picky. Close up. Stella Googles flights to New Orleans from Chicago as she returns to the window. Interior, boxing gym, day. That same hyper-focused look in his eyes, Matt, masked, relentlessly pounds the large bag. Metal music emanates softly from his earbuds. A young fighter, 18, Middle Eastern, also masked, approaches and moves into Matt's line of sight. Matt immediately pulls out both his earbuds. Would you be down to hold pads for me later? Matt responds, how about right now? Interior, boxing gym later. Matt holds pads for young fighter. He gives him astute notes after every punch. Fighter adjusts. Growth is visibly happening moment to moment. Let's take 5. I'm feeling good. Tomorrow? Noon? I can't thank you enough. Anytime, just find me. If I'm not with a client, I'll help you. He goes. Matt heads over to the ring where everybody's gathered eating lunch. Matt pulls out a Tupperware of something homemade and vegan. Pulls off his mask. Fighters, mostly black and brown men in their 20s and early 30s, are laughing at YouTube videos while they snack on pizza, leftover barbecue from a few days ago, and Cheetos. Young fighter number 2, 18, a skinnier white guy, chugs a Mountain Dew. Most of the guys in the gyms are ex-con, ex-military, Navy, Marine, recovering addicts, kids from the hood with a few white kids originally from the suburbs sprinkled in. Matt ignores them. Across the room, he spots a fit mixed-race couple, Greg and Georgette, in their mid-30s, holding pads for one another. He observes how they take care of each other and make each other laugh. He softens. Thank you.